Well, good morning. And our guest this morning has to do with automotive technology, and the price of gas has gone up just recently because of Ike. It's gone up 10, 15, 20 cents a gallon. Ron Servant is with us from Hybrid Technologies. And Ron, you were visiting NASA yesterday at an event they had because NASA uses some of your vehicles, don't they?
Yeah, they do. We have vehicles on their bases, and they're able to use them and test them and give us feedback. And you know, it's a great relationship we have with them. So they invited us out to the Goddard Space Center for Launch Fest, and it's a great festivity. If nobody's ever done that, if they do that again next year, I highly recommend it. A lot of food, fun, music. It was really a neat day.
We're looking at the future here as far as cars are concerned. And this is a car. It's a Japanese small car, but you guys have altered it.
That's correct. What once used to be a gasoline engine, now it's full electric. It's all lithium battery powered. Hybrid Technologies, their batteries and their battery management systems all proprietary to the company. But we've got these cars where you're running 120 miles for $2.20. It's got all your creature comforts, your air conditioning, your heat, everything the car used to have. It's very inexpensive to drive and fast. This car's 85 miles an hour. It's a blast to drive on the highway, the city. Range 120 miles plus.
Right. Now, it's an overnight charge to bring the batteries up to the top, but unlike the old batteries where you only get 30, 40 miles before you need a recharge, this one goes twice as long, 3 times as long.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's we have faster chargers, but 6 to 8 hours, it works out real good because usually you just plug in when you get home and it's ready to go again in the morning.
Guys always want to look at the engines. Why don't we take a look at this? I don't know if you can call it an engine or a motor. Go ahead, open it up. It's not your 360 V8 turbocharged device at all. I see some cooling fans, and the motor is actually very small there.
Yeah, you got your motor and transmissions down towards the bottom, your motor controller, air conditioning, heat, all your normal components would still be under here. The batteries are actually in the safest part of the car, which is right where the fuel tank came from.
Okay. Now, we have something a little different that I never thought of going hybrid or really electric, and it's a motorcycle.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we're doing is really to be able to show the public and show people that, you know, we can do anything with electricity, and that it can be really high performance, it can be fast, it can be fun, it can really set some statements. And, you know, a lot of times with the custom choppers, you're doing it to make a statement, and you want to represent your company or your personality or something like that. So we actually build these custom ground up in our Mooresville facility to the client, colors, designs, everything. It's completely built there. But when it's done, it's all electric, still all lithium. This bike tops out about 75 miles an hour, has a 50-mile range.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. Not quite as good as the car, but not bad.
Yeah, we can put as many batteries as we want. The reality is this is for going around town. This is just for out having a good time, going to your favorite restaurant, and things like that, bike night.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we have a hot car over here. And let's go take a look at this. And this comes fully equipped.
This is the Rush, right, Mike?
What are we looking at here?
Yeah, this is the Live Rush. Once again, it's a full lithium vehicle. The way this one's set up, though, top speed, we limit it to 108 miles an hour.
Oh, just 108?
And it's got 120 to 150 mile range, and it drives like a slot car. It's a blast to drive.
You know what? There is so much leg room in here. It must be because the engine is taking up all the room, right, Mike?
It's in the back behind us.
If you unplug us, Mike said he'll drive us around.
Okay, I think you are unplugged. This is
unplugged?
Mike, by the way, Ron's brother. And we'll close the hatch on this. Now, the engine is, or I should say the motor's running, right?
The motor's running, yeah.
It's just a hum.
You can't hear anything.
There's just a hum.
It's just a little bit of a hum.
Okay.
All right.
You ready to go, Kate?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You buckled up?
No.
No? Well, hold on tight there.
Okay.
All right.
Don't do this at home.
We're only in the parking lot.
If I don't come back, John, fill in for me.
Okay.
All right, let's go, Mike. Woo!
It just goes off with a whir.
Yeah, no noise at all. But it's amazing what you don't realize when you don't have the noise, how much you can actually hear and feel and smell, and it's a whole new world when you're driving these things.
Wow, absolutely. This is really something stunning. And this is something of the future with the gas prices going up, headed toward $4 a gallon again. Ron, these are terrific vehicles. How long before we actually see these things in any great numbers?
Well, they are available now. You can go to hybridtechnologies.com. There's actually a place to order your car. There's financing on the website. Everything you'd be able to get into an entry-level car. The sports car, we're actually building our new sports car right now. We were hoping to debut that at the end of next year, be ready to go. That car is going to be 160 mile an hour top speed, and that is going to set the supercar world upside down.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks.
And we'll be back with more. I've got to get in there with Kate and take a little ride. And we'll see you in a few minutes. We'll talk about the weather and the rest of the news today.
Made it back. My hair is windblown.
I was going to say.
Yeah, that was really cool. They have a whole list of cars. You can buy the car and they'll convert it for you.
Really?
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. 11 News Sunday Morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
We're going to get to those top stories in a moment, but first I have to say, sit down. If it's humid out there,
Yeah.
your hair held up?
It was so humid, though, that every time they wiped the windshield, it just fogged right back up. So it's pretty humid out there.
All right, and with that said, John, what do you think?
Oh, there's John's in the car now.
I managed to get in the driver's seat here. We're only doing 0 miles per hour. I've got to be kind of careful with this. But the engine's running, and you can't even hear it. It's amazing stuff. Hybrid technologies. I got to thank the Servan brothers for coming here today and helping us out with this, giving us a great demonstration. Beautiful morning this morning. We have plenty of sunshine around the area. If we take a look at our HD Doppler radar, no radar echoes around us. Up to the north in the Great Lakes, and then out in the Midwest where Ike is, you can see plenty of rain. It looks like the rain will avoid us during the day today, and we'll have tropical, humid, hot conditions. The record high for this date is 94 degrees, and we're going to be close to that. And we'll detail the forecast coming up in just a minute.